Hi everybody, this is Deana again, and today I am making a Vietnamese dessert. It's called Ché, which equates to anything that is a soupy sweet dessert. The version I'm making today is made with ube, which is purple yams, taro, and sweet potato, dressed with a sago and coconut cream topping. To make this delicious and colorful dessert, you'll need sweet potato, some purple yam, and taro. You'll need equal amounts of each of these items. We will also need sago, which are these little tiny white pearls, and sago is made from the sago palm's pit. You'll also need a can of coconut milk that we will be reducing the liquids by 50%. You'll need some regular granulated sugar and palm sugar. In order to make this dessert in 30 minutes, we're going to start out with the thing that takes the longest to cook, which is the reduction of the coconut milk and turning it into a thick coconut cream. After adding the coconut milk into your saucepan, combine it with some sugar. Make sure to mix really well to incorporate the sugar into the coconut milk and set the heat to medium. Let the mixture come to a simmer. Reduce the heat to low and allow it to continue to reduce until it is 50%. It will take approximately 20 minutes. Meanwhile, we can begin to cook our sago. Bring water to a boil, add the sago, stir it so that it doesn't stick to the bottom and burn. Once it comes back up to a boil, reduce the heat to medium low and allow it to cook for 15 minutes. While both the sago and the coconut cream are working, let's begin to prepare our potatoes. I'm going to be saving my potato scraps and tossing them into a pot of soil to see if I can cultivate any yam and sweet potatoes. Rinse your yam, sweet potato, and taro well before chopping into little bite-sized pieces. I'm really loving the color combination of the sweet potato, purple yam, and taro. You can eyeball your pieces by 1/2 inch thickness to 1 inch wide pieces so that they all cook evenly inside the hot water bath. Once you're done chopping, check on the sago and coconut cream. The sago has been cooking for 15 minutes and have become quite clear with a little center that's still white. Turn off the heat and let it sit for 5 minutes. It's important that you keep a timer for this. You do not want it to sit longer than 5 minutes. If it sits longer, it can dissolve. Now it's time to focus our attention onto the little bite-sized pieces of deliciousness. So we are actually not putting them into boiling water. We're going to use room temperature water or tap water. Pour it in at the same time with the potato so that they're all at the same temperature. Bring this pot of colorfulness to a boil. So while our potatoes are coming to a boil, let's check on our sago. It should have been at least 5 minutes now. Look, they're nice and clear. I've ran water through them to clean them up a little bit and remove some starches. Just set them aside for later use. Don't forget, we still have the coconut milk that's reducing. Let's check on that little guy. The coconut cream has thickened a lot, but not quite where I need it to be yet, so it's going to keep cooking. It hasn't quite been 20 minutes. The potato is finally boiling. Reduce the heat to let it simmer on medium. I didn't boil the water first before I put in the potato pieces because I wanted them to cook evenly. If you put them in and start the heat, the outside and inside will cook at the same time versus the outside becoming mushy and the inside still being hard. You'll also need to add the palm sugar when the water starts to boil. Palm sugar is a natural sugar and it has a little bit of molasses in it to give it the brown color. It has a really nice flavor that enhances your desserts or even stock. Let's check on our coconut reduction. Look at that. It's nice and reduced, nice and thick. You can feel it, you can hear it. I can't wait to assemble this dessert and enjoy this coconut cream. It's going to really add that little extra bit of something special to our ché. Once you have reduced your coconut cream to this consistency, set it aside so it can cool down. Let's check on our potatoes. It's the last thing to finish cooking. Remember to occasionally stir your potato mixture so that the sugar is incorporated and seeping into the potato. Although they do have their own sweetness, but since we're boiling them, they do lose some of that sweetness. And there's only 1 stick of palm sugar in there to 2 quarts of water, so it's actually a very light sweetness, not overly sweet at all. After simmering the potato for 12 minutes, it is ready for us to eat. Add some potatoes to the bottom. Make sure to get all 3 kinds into your bowl. I don't really enjoy overly sweetened desserts, so the sugar amount that I actually use in here is very light and moderate. If you want to have something a little bit sweeter, increase your sugar by 25% more. Add the sago on top, whatever amount that you want. They are sticking together a little bit, but as soon as they hit that beautiful lightly sweetened purple broth, they will break apart. Watch. This is a great little dessert because it's high in fiber as well as lots of vitamins and antioxidants. You have a very nice flavor balance between the sweet potato, taro, and purple yam, complemented by the coconut cream that we reduce, a little toasted sesame on top, and adds a nutty flavor to it. You can also add peanuts to add a crunch if you want it. Now time for our cooled down reduced coconut cream. Look at the thickness on that. I can't wait to eat it. The coconut cream really makes this dish special. I don't know what it is, it just tastes really good with it. It's almost ready. Time for the toasted sesame seeds. Adds a little aesthetic appeal and also a nice nutty flavor to our dessert. I hope that you have enjoyed cooking with me today and making this delicious and beautiful dessert. I hope you continue to cook and practice to become the master chefs in your own home. If you enjoy my video, please click subscribe and the like button below. Written recipes can be found on my website. Until next time, my friends.